plates a drumstick and half of a breast sliced up, okay, and then the other 2 plates a thigh and the other half of the breast sliced up. That's how you get 4 diners eating off of this one bird. It's not enough chicken for me, personally. I'm pretty sure I could tear through this whole thing right about now with no problem. I think half of a small bird like this is more generous, let's say. Certainly, you know, depending on the restaurant you work in, some restaurants are focusing on smaller portions and more courses, while other restaurants that might be a little bit more rustic are still doing a nice big hearty portion of something. So again, that all depends on the chef and the nature of the restaurant and what you really want to present. I am going to present a half of a chicken on a plate, okay, with a scoop of palm puree and our nice sauce. Okay, so just so you know. So what we want to do here, the first thing, it's just like breaking down a raw chicken, more or less. We're going to first take off the leg and thigh portion. Okay, so just free up both sides like that. Okay, once you've cut through the skin, you just kind of push the leg and thigh out, get the tip of your knife down in there, and cut right through the joint like that. So then you get a nice clean leg and thigh piece off of the bird. Okay, so you do the same thing on the other side. Just get the tip of your knife down through the joint. Cut any skin away. Okay, so there's the other one. Now for the breast, again, leave the wing attached for now and make a cut gently, delicately, down one side of the keel bone. Right, and then use your knife to kind of start prying the breast away from the carcass, and then use the tip of your knife to get in on the carcass like this and pull, you guys can all see that, pull the breast away, and once again you come up to the wishbone, so you can put the tip of your knife against the wishbone and just simply cut right down through the shoulder like that. Okay, so you get a nice even looking breast portion, which you set aside. Same thing on the other one. Kind of pry it away a little bit. That loosens it. You can get your thumb in there. And it's hot. You got to do this kind of delicately. Okay, and then once you're up towards the wishbone, once again, just run your knife down the wishbone, cut through the shoulder. All right, here is the best bit. Right there, and again, that's why I leave it exposed, because now it's all crispy and brown. I will be eating that. Right, and also the carcass. This is what would be referred to as the cook's treat. Typically, you know, in French restaurants where they're doing tableside service, the carcass gets oftentimes wheeled away back to the kitchen. And what do you think happens to it? What's that? It makes a stop somewhere else before it goes into the stock pot. It makes a stop at one of the, probably the head chef's station, wherever they might be, and the oysters come out and go in the chef's belly, okay, and then it goes to the stock pot. Although there's a lot of really good meat to be eaten off the back down here too. All right, so for our presentation, you could leave the leg and thigh quarter whole like this for a small chicken, that's fine. Or, again, if you're trying to serve 4 people, and you want to separate, you just, again, find the joint and cut the thigh and the drumstick apart and serve one person one piece of each. Okay, so I'm going to do a whole one here. And take our sauce off the heat at this point.